Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about the next important topic in our syllabus. What is that one? Radioactive waste. So, radioactive waste. How can we control the radioactive waste? So, very dangerous and hazardous, right? So, in the previous classes, we discussed about solid waste treatment. But today we are going to what you call to discuss about radioactive waste. First of all, radioactive waste from where it is generating, that is important. Okay, radioactive waste from where it is generating. The radioactive waste are generating during various operations of the nuclear power plant, where it is generating various operations of nuclear power plant. This is important point. Nuclear power plants you know very well. Kodangal. Okay, so nuclear power plants. Mainly what will happen, radioactive waste can be in the gas, liquid, okay, solid form. Gas, liquid and solid form. It will be come out from the plant. So radioactive waste will be come on how many forms? Gas form, liquid form and solid form. Next important, and its level of radioactivity can be vary. Vary means gas form radioactivity will be less, liquid radioactivity is more, solid radioactivity is somewhat more. So depend upon the form, level of radioactivity can vary. Next, the waste can remain radioactive for a few hours. So in that waste, the radioactive can remain radioactive for a few hours, several months, few hundreds of thousands of years also. So in that waste, radioactive nature will be remain some hours, some months, even some thousands of years also. The radioactive what you called will be what you called will be stay in the that radioactive waste or will remain. So what we have to do, this is a very important. Radioactive waste can be classified as, okay, what is this? The radioactive waste can be classified as exempt waste. Okay, this is a very important. Radioactive waste can be classified. Okay, radioactive waste can be classified as exempt waste, low and intermediate level waste and high level waste. So low, intermediate and high level waste will be there. Come on. So radioactive waste can be classified as exempt waste. What I said, exempt waste, low and intermediate waste and high level waste. So high level waste is very dangerous. Exempt means okay, exceptional, but low and intermediate somewhat, but high level waste is very dangerous. Next, radioactive waste management. How to manage this radioactive waste? You know how much dangerous the radioactive waste. It causes cancer. It can hazardous to all living beings on the earth. So in that particular area, especially two worst effects will be there because of radioactive waste. So what to do? How to manage the radioactive waste? That is important. There will be some steps are there to manage the radioactive waste. Number one, the treatment, storage, disposal of liquid, airborne and solid effluents from the nuclear industry. So first what we have to do, radioactive waste management involves first treatment, then storage, then disposal of liquid, airborne and solid effluents from the nuclear industry. Disposal of liquid or airborne and solid effluents from the industry. Treatment, storage and disposal of liquid, airborne, solid effluents from the nuclear industry. That is important. So now, methods of disposal of radioactive waste are, number one, limit generation. What is the meaning of this limit generation? limiting the generation of waste is the very important. Limiting the generation of waste is the first and most important consideration. So limiting very less amount of the generation of waste is the first and most important consideration in managing radioactive waste. So very limited waste we should have to produce. Okay. The second one is dilute and disperse. For waste having low radioactivity, dilution and dispersion are adopted. Dilute and dispersion is adopted. Next, delay and decay. Delay and decay is frequently an important strategy. Delay and decay is important strategy. Okay, because much of the radioactivity in nuclear reactors and accelerators is very short-lived. Very important, very short-lived. Delay and decay. Delay and decay is important strategy because much of the radioactivity in nuclear reactors and accelerates is very short-lived. So if you delay, the lifespan will be reduced, then no problem for disposal. Next important one, concentrate and confine process. Concentrate and confine process. Concentrating and containing is the concentrating and containing is the objective of treatment activities. Okay, activities for long-lived radioactivity. For longer-lived radioactivity, that is another important point. So, what is that? Concentrate, confine process. Concentrate and confine process. Concentrating and containing is the objective of treatment activities for longer, okay, long-lived radioactivity. The waste, very important. The waste is contained in corrosion resistant containers. So corrosion resistant container means the containers will not get any effect because of radioactive waste. And transported, very important. And transported to disposal sites is important. Next, leaching of heavy metals and radionuclides, radionuclides from these sites is a problem of growing concern. So that is important. Leaching of heavy metals and radionuclides from these sites is a problem of growing concern. So this one is the problem will be there. So that one we have to concern. So heavy metals and radionuclides from these sites is a problem of growing concern. So disposal sites should have to be very carefully. Leaching in heavy metals and radionuclides from the sites is a problem of concern. Next, control of management. Control and management. First we have to discuss about spent fuel pools. So the spent fuel discharged from the reactors is temporarily stored in the reactor pools. The waste where we have to reactor pools. The spent fuel rods. Okay, as used stored in cooling ponds. So they protect the surroundings from the radiation and absorbs heat generated, okay, during radioactive decay. So what they will do, can you keep in the ponds? They protect the surroundings from the radiation and he absorbs the heat from that what is called radioactive waste. Okay, children, like that petrification and geological repositories also there. We will discuss in the next class. But anyhow, you should have to listen very carefully. All the points what we are discussing in this is the most important because radioactive waste is nowadays big problem for all the human beings. You know what happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, just nuclear bomb. Till today also there the people are suffering with some side effects. So observe very carefully about the radioactive waste management. What happened, you see, first radioactive waste, how to management. From where we are getting radioactive waste. Radioactive waste from nuclear power plants we are getting. First, where we are getting radioactive management? From nuclear power plants. Radioactive waste can be in the gaseous form, liquid form, solid form. So radioactive waste can be how many forms? Gaseous form, liquid form, solid form. The level of radioactivity can vary. So level of radioactive can gas have little more, liquid more, little solid little more, like that. Depend upon the form of the radioactive waste, the level of radioactivity can vary. Next, the waste can remain radioactive for a few hours. The waste can remain radioactive for a few hours. The waste can remain radioactive for a few hours or several months or even hundred of thousands of years. Even how many? Hundred of thousands of years also the waste can remain radioactive for a few hours or several months or even hundreds of thousands of years. Next, that is important. Depending on the level of the nature and the nature of radioactivity, depending on the level and nature of radioactivity, what is called, this is important, depending on the level and nature of radioactivity, radioactive waste can be classified as exempt waste, low and intermediate level waste, and high level waste. So depending on the level and the nature of radioactivity, radioactive waste can be classified as how many? Exempt waste, low and intermediate level waste, and high level waste. So like this, waste should have to be categorized. So very dangerous one, you should have to treat very effectively. Next, radioactive waste management. What is the next concept? Radioactive waste management. So first, treatment, storage, disposal of that very important. First, radioactive waste management, what do we have to do? Involves the treatment and storage and disposal of liquid, airborne, solid effluents from the nuclear industry. So treatment and storage and the effluents which are there, that one we have to disposal from where? The nuclear industry. From where? Nuclear industry. Next, methods of disposal of, next one what? Methods of disposal of radioactive waste are. Methods of disposal of radioactive waste are, number one, limits generation. First, what we have to do? Generation should have to be limit the generation. Generation should have to be limit. So limiting the generation of the waste is the first and most important consideration in managing radioactive waste. So if less radioactive waste generated means so easily we can manage. Too much is generated in the sense big problems will be come. So that's why limiting the generation of waste is the first and most important consideration in managing radioactive wastes. Second one, what is the second one? Dilute and disperse. What is the second one? The second one is dilute and disperse. First, for waste having low radioactivity, dilution, dispersion are adopted. So low radioactivity, dilution and dispersion are, dilution is important and dispersion are adopted. Next, delay and decay. Next one what? Delay and decay. Delay and decay. Delay and decay is important strategy. Why? Because much of the radioactivity in nuclear reactors and accelerators is very short-lived. So much of the radioactivity in the nuclear reactors and accelerators are very short-lived. Short-lived. This is important. Very short-lived. Okay. Concentrate and confine process. What is called? Concentrate and confine process. This is important. Concentrating and confining process is the objective of treatment activities for longer lived radioactivity. So what we have to do? Concentrating and containing is the objective of treatment activities for longer lived radioactivity. The waste is contained is where corrosion resistant containers. Where should have to keep corrosion resistant containers and transported disposal sites? Okay, so the disposal site, what you have to concern? Leaching of heavy metals and radionuclides from these sites is a problem of growing concern. So we have to, that problem of growing concern, leaching and what you call radionuclides from these sites is a problem of growing concern we have to be remember. So leaching of heavy metals and radionuclides from these sites is a problem of growing concern. Next, what is there? The control and management. Okay, up to here, what you called waste management, how to waste management we have to do, we discussed. The next important, control and management. So, in the control and management, first what we have to do, spent fuel pools. What you have to do? Spent fuel pools. The spent fuel pools means what? The spent fuel discharged from the reactors is temporarily stored in the reactor pool. So discharged from the reactors is temporarily stored in the where? In the reactor pools. The spent fuel rods are used stored in the cooling ponds. So cooling ponds. What do you call this is? A cooling ponds. Cooling ponds. Okay, this one important. Cooling ponds. The rods, which one we used in that what you call the reactors, that one we are keeping in the cooling ponds. Then why should we have the cooling ponds? When you keep in the cooling ponds, the protects the surrounding from the radiation and controls the which one? The heat absorption will be takes place. Like this, some more methods also will be there in the radioactive waste control and management. So what are the important neat bits to discuss here? That is important. First, what is the source of the radioactive waste? So nuclear power plants, first bit. So based upon radioactive what you called capacity, how they divided. So the waste can remain radioactive for a few hours, several months, even hundreds of thousands of years. So they are divided depending on the level and nature of radioactivity. How many types? Come on. First one, exempt waste, low and intermediate level waste, and a high level waste. So this is another important category. Next, what are the first steps radioactive waste management? Treatment, storage, disposal of effluents from the nuclear industry. Next, what are the methods of disposal of radioactive waste? Are limit generation, first one, limit generation, then dilute and disperse for the waste, and delay and decay. Next, what is that one? Concentrate and confine process. That is important. Concentrate and confine process. How to think about that. So these all are very important. So what we have to remember, leaching of heavy metals and radionuclides from these sites is a problem of growing concern also we have to think. So in this we have to think about the radioactive waste, otherwise they will be causes cancer to the normal human beings. So why? Because it causes the mutations. Especially what are the problems of this radioactive waste? Causes the mutations in the cell DNAs because they have that much power, penetrating power, radiation. So that causes the cancer. So that's why we have to think properly about the very effective treatment is mandatory for radioactive waste. Radioactive waste compulsory, proper, mandatory. So tomorrow we are going to discuss about two more control and management methods. That is vitrification method. Okay. So vitrification method, and another important one, geological repositories, means where we have to waste high level long term isolation. Okay, where we have to excavate it deep in the deep pits. We have to dig on the hills. There we can what you called dispose this what you called radioactive waste. Like that, some what you called vitrification and geological repositories methods are there to control the radioactive waste. So these methods are must and should. We have to consider all these points related to the which one? The radioactive waste. So three main islands. Which one? Pennsylvania, United States, Chernobyl, Ukraine, and Fukushima, Japan are nuclear disasters the world has seen in the recent period. So one is what you called United States, Pennsylvania, and Chernobyl, Ukraine, and what you called Fukushima in the Japan, the what you called nuclear waste, so much problems they created. That also we'll discuss tomorrow.